How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. This is another Rulebreakers review, and today it's Wilfried Zaha. Zaha's had a hit on his dribbling. This card, he looks kind of suspect in the dribbling department. He's got 83 dribbling, which, you know, Zaha, he's a decent dribbler. It shouldn't be that. But that's what these Rulebreakers do. They change stats, they decrease stats in certain areas. So today, I want to see if he's still good on FIFA, and judging by that record, he's not too bad. Lads, if you do enjoy, please leave a like on the video, drop a comment as well who you want to review next, and your thoughts on Wilfried Zaha and this 86 Rulebreakers card. That would be fantastic. And of course, if you do want to see more content from himself, subscribe to the channel. He's got high work rates, which means he's going to be on the move a lot, right? He's going to be very hard to track for defenders, fullbacks, wherever you like playing. He's a left wing, a left midfielder, alternatively centre forward as well is where you can start, and those are his alternate positions. In game, I reckon he could play striker. I reckon he could play in like the secondary striker role where basically got two strikers, he's there, or alternatively 4-2-3-1 it can, and use him as getting behind the defence sort of thing there. Stay forward, get in the box, etc. And they'll run beyond the striker. So you can definitely utilise him in those roles. 5-star skills. Still got those skills, and a 3-star weak foot as well. As for his stats, you can see the dribbling, it doesn't look that impressive for a Wilfried Zaha. He's got 80 agility, man, 73 balance, 72 reactions, and pretty much woeful composure, 79, that's not great whatsoever. The only high greens, or the bright greens in there, is 85 ball control, 86 dribbling. It is what it is. He doesn't have many great stats when you look at it like that in the dribbling category. Pace-wise, he's got it. 92 sprint speed, acceleration, and 93 sprint speed. And you can have him as a lengthy accelerate style, which a lot of people look for in this game. For instance, I bought this card with Architect on, and I was thinking, what's the point of that? Put a marksman on him, you get boosted in more areas. So that's what I did with him. I put a marksman on him. And again, with marksman, he does go to lengthy as well. Card looks okay. Shot power's 89, 87 finishing, but it's a bit meh. I mean, look at the physicalities. It looks decent. Great stamina. He needs that for the high highs. 89 strength, 89 aggression. Fantastic. Gives you a different type of kind of play style with Wilfried Zaha. As for the player traits, he's got flair, which actually could come in useful because seeing as he doesn't have good agility, balance, or even, what's the other one? Reactions, etc. Flair could come in clutch. That's what we're going to do now. See what he was like in gameplay. And I want to say something already. You will not find dribbling amongst the cons. So here we go, lads. I'm a man of my words, and amongst the cons, you do not see dribbling. Why is that? Your dribbling's not that impressive. For a Wilfried Zaha, it should be higher. He's got 5-star skills, he's got flair, should be a decent dribbler in the game. And the thing is, he still is a decent dribbler in the game. I know he's got 80 agility, I know he's got 73 balance, and not the best dribbling stats in the world, but this guy can still dribble in the game. So if you're worried about seeing on the face card stats, that's where you look at like 83 dribbling, the total of all the stats, and you think, that's too low, I need a winger with a lot of dribbling. Just keep in mind, this game, it's not exactly focused on dribbling right now, and that it doesn't seem to impact this card too much. I was still getting into great positions to score goals. I was still taking it past numerous players, which you will see during the course of this review. Nice finesse there by Wilfried Zaha as well. Cutting in from the left-hand side. Wasn't exactly in the top bins, but it beat the keeper. I'm happy enough with that. And keep in mind, throughout the entirety of this review, just where he runs, man. You've seen it there as well. His runs are perfect. I thought his movement was utterly sensational because this formation that you're actually seeing him in right now was a 4-2-2. Tried him in 4-2-2 and a 4-2-3-1, and the runs he was making were fantastic. Look at that, I kind of timed the acceleration inside. Defender's getting nowhere near me because he can still catch the ball when he's speed dribbling. So if you think that would be a game breaker, the dribbling, try not to think of it too much, because it really doesn't impact the card as much as even I thought it would. Again, brilliant movements, gets in the position. That's a 3-star weak foot finish, by the way. Obviously, he is right-footed, and that was his left foot. So 3-star weak foot is amongst the cons. What's it doing there? It does limit the card on the crossing. I wouldn't say it limits the cards on the shot. You've seen it there. He's still quite decent when it comes to finishing with his left foot, and it's not too bad whatsoever. I can score goals inside the area, pretty much at angles where I shouldn't score them with a 3-star weak foot. Weak foots are very weird this year, and I've actually followed that up on a lot of different reviews I've had recently. Even a 2-star weak foot player, Bruno Guimaraes, I've scored 2 goals on his weak foot in the review. I don't know, weak foot this year, I think it only seems to have impacted them well, enough to a level where you can't use him outside of the area. So if I can get Zaha in the area like this each time, I'm still confident I'm going to score, whether it be with a finesse like you just seen there, or if I take it down the line and go left foot across the body. So I'm not too concerned about his 3-star weak foot, apart, you just seen it there, 3-star weak foot again, apart from when it comes to crossing. I didn't think he was too, like, brilliant in that category in terms of, like, the crosses. Even though it's 81, it wasn't that accurate. He's got 78 vision, which isn't bad again, 77 curve, not bad again, but it just wasn't producing the assist at the level I thought he would. The goals, they came naturally. He was getting in positions where I'd get into these kind of areas. By the way, what a finish that is. Utterly insane. The keeper had zero chance. The pros have got the pace, the movement, and the shot power, which you've seen numerous times throughout this review. Even the finishing is very good on the card, given that he's only got 79 composure. So, yeah, with this card, movement is absolutely key. Scores in that weak foot again. Lads, let's jump into summary. Summarise Wilfred Zaha. So there we have it, lads. That was Wilfred Zaha. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Because you look at the card, right, and you think, that's not that great. His dribbling's only 83. And I was one of those as well, which I was looking at his dribbling thinking, I don't know how I'm going to utilise this card to the fullest of his abilities, because he's a 5-star skill. He should be a skill. He should be nimble, this, that, the other. And it wasn't impacted whatsoever. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. The only thing that really impacted the cards to a performance kind of standard was his passing. I didn't really rate it too much. Obviously, when he's got the short pass, the simplistic passes, it was okay. Thread a through ball down the line, in the space, etc. That was okay. But when you try like the intricate crosses, or even like a through ball through the eye of a needle, which a lot of players can perform on this game, Zaha wasn't producing the goods right there. And it bowed down to a lot of the time, I wasn't cutting inside onto his preferred foot and then passing it. I was trying to use the left to kind of whip in across and not trivela it. Trivelas are very easy on this game, but I suppose you can do that. But I was trying with his left foot, and it's where it kind of let him down. So the 3-star weak foot / passing kind of combines right there, given that he's a winger on the left-hand side with no left foot. It's kind of, you know, it impacts the passing. So just keep that in mind. 16 games played, 11 goals, 3 assists. I was happy with that. The goals especially, again, I looked at his composure, etc. Even like his, well, not too much volleys, but like long shots of 78. And I thought, I'm not going to be able to get the best out of this card when it comes to scoring goals. High work rates were getting him into position. His movement was getting into position. His positioning was getting him into position. But I didn't think his finishing ability would be that good. It was fantastic. Fantastic. And you've seen some great goals from Zaha, whether that be cutting inside finesse, whether that be taking on numerous players, tapping into the net, or whether that be the 3-star weak foot crossbody. I know, it's madness. I definitely want to do more research into the weak foot thing. Because inside the area, I don't think it's impacted as much as potentially it should be. I mean, 3-star weak foot's meant to impact the card massively, right? It's meant to limit the card in certain angles and areas. Doesn't seem to be doing that in the penalty box. Alternate positions, left wing, left mid, and centre forwards. Obviously comes out as a left wing. You can use him as starting lineup as left mid or centre forward in game. I'd probably recommend him at Lamb, if not secondary striker. That is where I would recommend him. Passing 7. Just watch him passing with the weak foot, that's all I'm saying. 7 for shooting, 7 for dribbling, and an 8 for physicality. And one of the things about his physicality that I haven't even mentioned in this review, and I do apologise for that, is his aggression. Absolutely fantastic. With the high highs, he's going to be in and about their business anyways. And with the aggression and the lack of dribbling, he bundles the ball back. So he wins the ball back with the aggression anyway. He's playing very aggressive style. But then when he's trying to take it past someone sticks a foot in, he automatically sticks a foot out to try and win it back instantly because his aggression is that high. So definitely an underrated stats or attribute with Zaha is his aggression. Similar cards got Rashford and Paulinho. Now Paulinho I just unlocked this morning, but if you look at the pace, the shooting, the passing, the dribbling for example, and even somewhat the physicality, it's very similar to this card. Basically he's a winger that's had an increase in like pace etc, but his dribbling's been dropped, and that is pretty much Zaha. You know what I'm saying? His dribbling, it doesn't look the best, but I'm keen to try that card in game. Even though it doesn't have 5-star skills, looks quite similar to Wilfred Zaha. And Rashford's probably the most similar that you will get to this card. Obviously, a lot of people use Rashford as striker, but he can play as a left wing. So again, it's a similarity is basically what I'm trying to say. Overall rating, 8.4. You've seen that the entire time. He's definitely a good player in this game. Would I use different Premier League left wingers right now as opposed to a 215k rule breaker cards? My answer would be yes. Even like the likes of, say, Maximin, even though like, what rating is he this year? 81? I don't know what rating St. Maximin is this year. But even for like a low rating like St. Maximin, he might be a little too much in that category as like a starter left winger. So yeah, I'd probably not go with Zaha. I'd probably go with someone like a St. Maximin. Raheem Sterling's cheaper, right? I'd probably go someone like that and just use them as like wingers and wingers only. Value for coins will be a 7.2. 215, it's a bit steep, man. It's definitely a bit steep. I wouldn't really pay that for the cards. Around 100k, the job's a good one. I'd probably get him in my team. Enjoyments will be an 8.8. I think that's where it comes with this card. He's got the ability. He's got a lot of flaws as well. The value is not really there, but he definitely provides enjoyment. From the position that he gets into, you're going to get chances regardless, and chances to get him on the ball, do some skills, have a shot, go on a dribble, do what you want basically. There is the enjoyment. But that's just where I'm going to love you and leave you for this review today. Hopefully there'll be another one out later on. But guys, in the comments, let me know who you do want that review to be. If a player comes out at 6, it will be that card. But if not, let me know who to review. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.